Today in a fan favorite fight, it's Red Hood versus Deathstroke. First up, we got Red Hood. Jason Todd, the second Robin, brutally murdered by the Joker. But of course, he came back. Got resurrected. Red Hood, feeling betrayed, he turns on Batman and becomes his own villain named the Red Hood, which used to be the Joker. Eventually, he came back closer and closer to the Bat family and became his own anti-hero, even making his own group of anti-heroes. Red Hood has a whole arsenal of weapons with guns that he uses to shoot enemies and blah, 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 you know what. Red Hood, taught by Batman, uses most of his combat to actually use it against Batman. He's almost beaten Batman, if not beaten him, and in Arkham Knight, he basically kills Batman, but he stays alive. Red Hood has also killed the likes of Joker. In Arkham Knight, he's also beaten Black Mask. And he usually just stops drug dealers and crimes on the street. He is an anti-hero after all. Red Hood is very good at combat. He can basically block or counter almost every move thrown at him. And he has very good pistols, rifles, guns that he uses, and sometimes he even has grenades that he can use in fights to get away or win the battle. Red Hood is also not just good at combat or weapons, he's also good at precision. He's a very good aim, and he could be a sniper if he wanted to. He's very strong. He's close to the strengths of Batman, kind of strong compared to Wolverine, and is definitely stronger than Deadpool in my opinion. Show of his strength. He's easily throwing around people, can compare to Deathstroke sometimes, and throw around heavy 1,000-pound people with ease. Red Hood has been in fights with Bane and also flipped over Bane with ease, doing a monkey flip from wrestling. So that means he's really strong. In the perspective of how strong Bane is, he's broken Batman's back. Blade Wilson, also known as Deathstroke, in the U.S. military, and agreed to go into an experiment that gave him superhuman level power. Deathstroke used his superhuman power for bad and became an ultimate Batman villain and became Batman's equal. He's literally beaten Batman and sometimes has done it with ease. And yes, he has. And he has an arsenal full of weapons with rifles, snipers, and he has 2 katanas which he uses for combat. And yes, he's very good at combat. He has Batman level combat skill. Also has AR-15s, grenades, basically everything you need to go on a heist or go in the military. He's easily thrown around thugs. He's beaten many people from like Batman, and sometimes he's even beaten Superman, barely and rarely, but he has beaten Superman. And Deathstroke is so fast, he's tagged a speedster from the Flash family. Yeah, this guy is amazing fast, and he can cut bullets as they're coming at him. And he's also super resistant and has his own healing factor. He stayed in a fight with a variant of himself for 3 days, and that's pretty long, and that means he's pretty resistant. And his healing factor, it's nowhere near Wolverine or Deadpool's, but it's a little lower than Hulk's, but it's still pretty good healing factor. Deathstroke also has soldier armor, like in that picture that you're seeing right now. Yeah, he has armor that gives him extra durability, and his durability is insane. He's literally stayed in fights with a variant of himself for days. He's fought Superman and stayed in the fight. He's fought Batman, and Batman has some armor on his suit. Alright, enough about their facts. Let's get to the whole point of the video. Who wins, Deathstroke or Red Hood? And I'm saying this fight is pretty close, but I don't see how Red Hood wins here. Yes, Red Hood is good at combat and is trained from Batman, but Deathstroke is Batman's equal and trained from the U.S. military and trained himself to be Batman's equal. Deathstroke has a healing factor. Red Hood doesn't. Red Hood doesn't have armor. Deathstroke does. Deathstroke also has a better arsenal with better weapons and better aim. In my opinion, this just all goes to Deathstroke. And yeah, you might say, oh, Red Hood's beaten Deathstroke before, but in reality, I don't see how Deathstroke loses here. Deathstroke wins.